Have we got everyone actually ready? Yes, everyone is in a car. Everyone is ready. Fantastic. Let us begin. I hope my Mustang's better, pretty much. China Racing, guys, what's been your favourite race to watch this year? The third race at Snetterton with the touring cars, that was crazy. We're back at our usual Forza starting position. Yeah, the third race at Snetterton was unbelievable. Sat and watching that one. Unfortunately, I was a little too... I wasn't quite in a place where I saw the crash. We just kind of heard it over the kind of announcer speakers and saw next time around the order was quite different to how it was on the previous one. But yeah, that race was mad. Thoroughly good motorsport event. I'd love to go back to Knock Hill at some point, because Knock Hill's one of the best places to watch touring cars, but it is quite a long drive, it's safe to say. Quite a long drive indeed. Oh, someone got in trouble. I don't even know what. There's so many cars ahead of me. Didn't really get to see what happened to cause that. That Charger's got a lot of speed in the middle of all of this. Probably not a lot of grip. I mean, if we can stick with Ollie, that would be quite good. Some shenanigans has gone on up here. Had a 250 onto the circuit. Something went on to lead them. Go a little bit exploring. That Ferrari is so quick. I'm not even going to... I said I'm going to fight it. Oh, I didn't really want to be out here, but that's where we were going to be, so we will just sit there. We've got Ninetales with a BMW that's been downgraded to A-Class, having a look. Not quite able to find much space for all of that. Were we clear of whatever we were battling there? Yes, we were. That's an NSX, I suspect, with a lot of grip and absolutely no straight line speed, judging by its punch out of the corners. You build cars on Motorsport 7 quite differently to Horizon 4. Horizon 4, race tyres rule, or race or rally tyres rule. They're your only options. On here, there is a lot more options than that, and thus you get quite different builds in A-Class. Got nowhere to go here. There's going to be an NSX. I would not recommend trying to go, lag ping for somebody. I'd really not recommend trying to go up the inside here when it was 3 wide. The Mustang in the end ran out of grip. But Brazen's clinging on to a top 10 at the moment with the F100. Oh, I do apologise. Whoever that is, I don't know. I just had a slightest twitch mid-corner while you're on the outside. It's always, I say it's a risky day. It's always a risk when you go on the outside of a car if they make a tiny mistake on that inside. You are the one that's going to come off way worse. Mustang is battling away with the Ferrari behind us. We've done kind of what I wanted to in terms of latch onto the back of the Dodge and follow it. We have got to a point where I think the leaders are way too far away, that unless we are unbelievably faster than them, catch. However, we can have our little battle for the lower parts of the top 10. Not going to make that one work, but I wanted to. Oh, we might actually make it work through here. No, I've got 250 GTO in the way. What a weird group of cars. 3 American cars and a 250 GTO, which I'm about to murder. That was nearly an expensive crash. Thankfully, there was just enough space on the outside. Who's the quickest? The F100. Yep, the F100 is quickest. We actually all have fastened to the 250 GTO, but that's way lighter than we are. I was expecting better on the brakes, but it is on stock tyres. Very wide stock tyres, but it is on stock tyres. Oh, they're 3 wide through turn 1. The F100's surely going to lose out there. Yes, it does. The Ferrari gets the pair of them. I'm now trying my very best. Come on, we can make that one work. Around the outside of the F100 we go. Now, if I want to be involved in this group, we had to do that. We couldn't afford to get stuck behind the Ford. I think the Ford got wide on the dirt and lost some time through all of that. I might have a pretty good match for the Dodge here. That slid way too much going up this hill. We will get to the inside. Dodge will duck back into line. It might still beat me to the corkscrew, though. That's where we're going to be in trouble. There goes that Dodge. It'll get to the inside. Can I fend it off? Up the corkscrew. The answer is no. I can't. I was hoping it's going to... I was really more praying that I was going to overshoot, because I was pretty much at the limit of what I could manage to do with my car there. There is another group of 3 ahead of Twisty that he might catch. We're probably going to run out of laps because we're running fairly short races here. Oh, it's Ford versus Dodge in an unusual battle. I don't know what side chat is going to be supporting here. Normally I'd be the one supporting Dodge myself. In fact, it is very much Ford versus Dodge because there's a Mustang further back coming to join in this fun as well if we keep doing this battling too much. Oh, that's a really, really big slide, Ollie. That's not what you were wanting. I bet a bit of wee came out doing that. I know how bad that crest can be in some cars. It's flat out in the Mustang. It's no problem flat in the Mustang. However, there are some cars that it is, well, not flat out, or if it's flat out, you do that. I suspect a new race suit is needed from that particular moment. Ah, the problem is getting that pass done. I'm wonky through there. Get off the sand, get off the sand. Oh, we still can't get it completed. Still cannot get this move completed. The Ferrari, Mustang, whatever the other cars are in that group are a little bit heading back towards us, possibly. Twisty's gone. I think that Ferrari, well, we saw that how quick that Ferrari was at Brands. I think us fighting doesn't help. I think it is just a very quick car. Can we pull that up in time? Yes, we can. Jump down the corkscrew. Try not to cut it too much, but we're now going to be the wrong side through here. Ollie has to defend though, and you'll make it slow on the exit, but that's a very wide dodge. It slides his arse again. Not going to be any space here. We've got one more lap to try and find a way past. Oh, okay, I might have pushed it a little bit there. I can carry so much more mid-corner speed than that car. That's where we might stand. If we're going to stand a chance, that's where we'll do it. But I can't get out of the corners well enough. We need to hurry. I need to hurry if I want a 10th, because I've got company. Ferrari and TVR. That was the other car back there that is coming to join in the fun here. That was very deep. We were both deep on the brakes. I was just that little bit better at getting stopped than the Dodge. Can I make a move work around here? It'll have to be a long way around that. That doesn't work. Shouldn't have tried that. So now throwing myself out potentially until corkscrew. I need to get it done before the final corner because we will be out-dragged if we are leaving it till then. I've always been bad down here. I can never get this corner right, which is why you'll rarely see me try overtakes down this part. The Dodge slips and slides, but it's not sliding enough for me to take advantage of it, which is a pain. Come on, we might just have to go for it at the corkscrew. It slides on the curb on the exit. This is probably the best chance we are going to get here. No, beansed it. Can't stop. I mean, we get the pass. It was wholly on the grass through there. Now I'm going to try and give the position back to the Dodge without losing out to the Ferrari, wherever the Dodge is. Ferrari gives us a little bit of a hurry-up nudge through there. I do need to make this corner. The Dodge is through, but slow on the exit. Still going at it here on the final lap. Can I make something work? No, there's been a bump behind. The Ferrari, I think, got punted by the Mustang, and the Dodge will get it in the end. I didn't get it turned. Didn't get it turned for the corkscrew. Just left it too late. Should have been... Again, should have been a little bit better than that. We tried. We had a go at it. That was kind of my opportunity. I should have just braked a touch earlier and then fought down the hill. Sadly, couldn't do it. Bloody good race against the it was the Demon. Very, very good race indeed. The Sagaris ends up 12th ahead of the BMW. Unfortunately, yeah, Chris and Cargo got connected on that final corner, and they got dumped down the order, or dropped down the order because of that. Good fun. Well done, Hordes. Taking victory with the Mustang ahead of Impega and Racer Boy. We climbed to 11th from the very back of the grid, so not too bad. And that was a fantastic race against Ollie. I'll take that. I'll take that. That was a highly intense battle over 10th position. I'm glad people are enjoying this. Odine, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way, for the 9th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. 3 more months to go until the fully upside down FailRace sub badge. We're going to plough towards turn 1 with Twisty and a little bit out of shape. That's fine. We all fit into line quite nicely around there. I think Forza, since I last really did any serious racing on it, I think Forza's updated its collision physics, and they now mean that if you get little bumps, apart from my slight shunt on Stig, the little bumps don't tend to have your big murder effect that you get in some games. There's somebody stuck on the inside there. That's a horrible place to be stuck. Off the circuit, you just haven't got anywhere to go, really. There was some smoke up ahead. I don't know who that was from. We will run to the inside. It's not very good run on the exit on the outside. Now, they're 4 wide up ahead, guys. 4 wide might be questionable. Might be questionable through all of that. I'm hoping there's no one on the outside of me through all of that. There we go. It'll work. Ben was asking what happened to Versa Community. I mean, it's just not used that name anymore. We still do it. It's the Horizon 4 Team Adventures. The Team Adventures on Horizon were the popular thing, and I enjoy doing them. There's something different about them. Well, I have enjoyed doing them on Horizon. They've generally been good for the views. So that's what it's been morphed into, shall we say. Can we go side by side into here? It's very brave. Stig gives us space. We will return the favour through the next part. So we're still side by side through all of there, and in the end, Stig cannot hold on quite. Although I'm really, really slow on the exit, so that's not really helped me. Stig might get us on the run down here. Ollie's gonna probably not want to make it 3 wide at the end of this straight. Can we clear a Stig? Just now we've got. No, I said about not wanting to make it 3 wide. Well, we are. Okay, I could be way later on the brakes there than I thought I could. Need to learn these cars a little better. Quick, follow Ollie. Learn from Ollie. Ollie has been very fast in this session. I seem to remember last time we did. Well, no, not the last time. We did Forza 7 once since I did the 24-hour stream. We did like Forza 7 in the morning of that, and I seem to remember Stinty won like everything. But Stinty's too hungover to take part today, so so it isn't the Stinty domination. But I do remember in the in the stream, Stinty just won bloody everything when we did that. But that was quite. I want to say that was like it was morning. I want to say like 8 a.m. for 2 or 3 hours. We were doing Forza 7. God, it's been a while. It's been a while since I did that. Christ. Oh, yeah, that's a horror again. Once you're off there, it's such a difficult place to get back on when you got just lines of cars coming. So I want to give you a bit more space. I just didn't realise there was a car off the circuit until, well, I was there pretty much. So I apologise for that. I wouldn't intentionally run quite as far wide into you. Let's try and get involved in this group if I can. If I can beat a little bit of touring car lines going on. A little bit of touring car lines from everyone. Can I go alongside Bumpy? Me and Stig managed this last lap around. We're going to run in a little faster and get ahead of Bumpy. Through the mid-corner. Here we go. We are through. Little steer. I'd say I think it's more I'm just expecting so much more grip from this car than there is because I'm used to GT Sport and Horizon. Where GT Sport I tend to drive the GT4 cars that are insanely grippy, and Horizon everything's grippy because it's Horizon. So yeah, I think I'm just expecting too much from this. Twisty got a big slide across that particular corner. I'm braver than that. I feel like one time I keep thinking, right, I should be being braver, and the one time I'm going to be braver is when I'm going to plough into a pack of cars. If I do that, I'm really sorry. It's certainly not intentional, but there we go. Oh, that was a terrible corner cut. Okay, don't turn in that soon. That was a little too soon. That was quite a lot too soon, in fact, through that. Thankfully, didn't really gain much of an advantage, so you know, there's that. Ooh. There goes the back end. Just a little snappy. Right. We're going to race Zombie and Car Guy again here. I just can't. I can't seem to get a half decent grid spot, and whenever I do, I beans it up on my own. And when we start down the back, we kind of climb quite nicely, but I just don't have time to really do all too much. Here, there's a huge pack of cars I'd love to be a part of, and I'm going to try desperately to join, but might run out of time to. Foster Club, thank you very much for the subscription for the 2nd month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Much appreciated indeed. Hopefully not a rolled Porsche, but you never know. Will alert to someone. Thank you for the donation. Shall read in a second. That's Power Windows. Thank you very much indeed for the donation. Shall read that at the end of the race. We are currently staring at the back of the Cayman. Slippy, slidey Porsche. For all of that, that's such a large group of cars. You know what we said about a group having trouble? Impega's just gone from this race. But you know what we said about last time? That group having trouble written over it. The top two are gone. Yeah, that group ahead. If ever there was a group that looked like something bad has happened to somebody there. Not sure who it was. I think it was Gliska, possibly. Got fired out the other side of that in a bad sort of a way. Yeah, that's a troublesome selection of cars. Oh, too much curb. Stupid Muppet driver. That's me. That was definitely me. I was trying to get underneath the car ahead, but nope, not going to work. Right. Oh, okay, I was going to be quicker through turn 1 than that. I had a panic. That was heart attack moment number 1-ish of this particular race. Can I have a big dive? No. Defending going on. Fair defending. I was thought about it. However, there was clear warning. So, in the end, backed out of it. Have made a bit of a mess at the start of this lap. If anything, Zombie's going to now be closer to getting 10th than I am to getting Zombie. Crap. Got a big gap to the cars behind us, which is nice to know. If I do something goofy, it does give us a little bit of leeway. That's such a big. I'm amazed they've made it this far with only Gliska ending up being kind of spat out the side of that lot. I think it's a testament to the cars. I think it is a testament to the cars. They are able to race very closely, it would seem. Gliska's not a fan of them, but everyone else has seemed to enjoy them. I quite like the car. It's perhaps a tiny bit oversteery for a personal preference when really, really pushed hard. It doesn't have grip because everything's a bit understeery on motorsport. That's just my inexperience showing. Yeah, it can kind of snap a little bit if you're unlucky. I'm trying to look for a way past, but I've not really got a good position now. Let's try and be good onto the hangar straight. This might be an opportunity. Annoyingly, Zombie's very quickly out of this one. Cargo was slow. Here it is, where we might have an opportunity if they fight each other a bit too much. We might be able to do a big sweeping. Oh, I know exactly what you're going for. There's Zombie. Might be able to join you. Oh, pair of them getting a little bit of bother. Can I go around the outside of at least one? Maybe both of them. That's an opportunistic manoeuvre. Oh, too much oversteer. Almost pulled it off. Oh, it was a brilliantly opportunistic pass. It didn't work. Now we're going back to all going side by side. I think Cargo's going to come out of this with the 10th place again. We are up the inside. Have we got Zombie? Oh no, Zombie's got the position. I don't even know who's where anymore. We're all in identical bloody cars. Oh, we are going to get the pass into turn 3, 2, I don't know. We're not going to hold it though, because we're going to be on the outside down here. This is bloody madness. Again, it's another race of pure madness. Not going to be able to do anything there. We might get the inside down towards this next corner. Here we go. Up the inside. Please let's make this work. Don't want to run too wide. I just don't know where the braking points are well enough yet. Nope. Can't do it now. Can I pin the car on the inside there? Nope. Got too much understeer myself. Like a Muppet. We can't even get 11th at the moment. Bugger. I think Zombie's going to do it. Unless a miracle happens. Unless I can find a pass. I'd have to find a pass quickly and then be just absolutely mega through Maggots and Beckett's. We're all going going to take touring car line. That was a little cheeky, actually. There was a little cheeky. Car guy's going to defend through here, which is fair. I'm going to be able to find a way past. Yeah, I'm running out of places to try something. Now, the only thing that I have done is get a much... Oh, no, I've not got a better run, actually. I was maybe a little too slow mid-corner. I need more practice, I think. I need more practice, but the good news is at least we're having some fun racing while needing more practice. It's one of the annoying things. I can see exactly where I need a whole bunch more practice to be quicker with this. And it's slightly frustrating. I felt like I should be able to go a little better with these cars. Do we... Oh, we couldn't have a dive there. It'd be too likely to end up in a big crash if we did. We're not going to do it. Fantastic race. We got that 10th briefly. We lost it with a big slide. Having made an amazing pass, the slide was a little too much in the end. That was a brilliant race, though. Car guy, zombie, that was a lot of fun. That was an awful lot of fun. We were fighting for 10th, but didn't matter. The group ahead looked amazing as well, I have to say. Impega and Brazen and whatnot may well have had quite a boring race up at the front. The rest of us had had a fantastic... I think about 4th back. We're just all stuffed together, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun indeed. Well done, everyone. A little bit of paint swapping, but on the most part, nice and sensible racing. Well done, Impega, on your quite lonely race up at the front.